Hello, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Welcome to the program, fuckers. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends about my channel. Remember, man cannot live off Google ads alone. Look in the description for 10 ways you can help me. You can get a paid review. I give advice, consulting advice, 50 US bucks an hour on the phone. Please, let me know what we can do here. This is a paid review. This is coming from Alex. Hi Arch, I'm a big fan of yours, so thought I'd ask you a paid review as you don't do shit for free. Also, I'm not a tight prick. Like some people, I've paid you 60 US as I think you deserve a bit more cash than you asked for, and will hopefully make a vid a bit longer. Thank you. Please just call me Alex, don't mention my surname. Please swear and drink as much as you like. Cheers. I got into watches from an early age, but was always too skint to own anything decent for years. So he just owned for years a 90s Tag Heuer Professional 929.213G, given to me as a birthday present. I always liked it and assumed it was really valuable. I was disappointed to check its value a few years ago and see it's not worth much at all. Then I started to earn a bit of money and bought over the years a Tag Heuer Automatic, Tag Heuer Monza, used to wear most, an Omega Speedmaster Automatic. Couldn't afford the Speedmaster Professional when I bought this. The bracelet is good at pulling out all your hairs on your wrist, so I also got leather strap for it, an Omega Automatic Geneve Dynamic. All of these were mainly bought as they were two brands I recognized and could afford them. I thought they'd go up in value as I got them for all low price, but I don't think they'll do much more than just hold their value. Then I set up a company that's done really well, and after a few years of working way too many hours and way too hard, I can now relax. It's also given me some spare money, so I decided to buy a Rolex or two. First was a 2016 Rolex Submariner 114060. Great watch, love wearing it, bought new. I know you say to always buy pre-owned, but I have very good financial reasons. In this case, I bought new, so you didn't need to go on about that. I was kinda addicted, so pretty quickly bought a 2005 Rolex Explorer 1 114270, great watch. A 1940s Rolex Victory is different, so I like it, bought cheap. A 2017 Rolex Air King, used to think it looked bad, but saw it in the shop, so bought new. Actually looks great. And a 1973 Rolex Oyster Date Precision 6694, as I wanted a vintage Rolex. So my questions are, what do you think of the collection? What do you think I should buy next? I wanted a Daytona, but they've gone up in price a hell of a lot. I don't want a Speedmaster or an Explorer 2. I believe in wearing the watches, hence I like solid Rolexes in steel. I don't have to worry about damaging. Maybe an 80s GMT Pepsi, or maybe I should just shut the fuck up and get a steel black Daytona. Are there any Rolexes you think are worth buying now that will go up in value later? The Air King, I've not worn it as I might sell it soonish. I was wondering if there's a big financial difference between selling it unworn, still with stickers on it, and selling it when I've worn it for a year or two. I'm unsure what the financial penalty is for wearing one of these watches, as they hold their value so well. How much does it cost to get a watch service to be sellable if it had a few years use? Your answers much appreciated, Archie. Thanks for the advice. Cheers, Alex. Okay, so let's have a look at his collection there. So what do I think of his collection? So let's start from the top. He had a 90s Tag Heuer, just a general shitter. Tag Heuer Automatic, general shitter. The Monza, Tag Heuer Monza, that's okay, still a shitter. And then he had a Speedmaster Automatic. Yeah. Ooh, I don't fucking know about that. And then an Omega automatic Geneve dynamic. Ooh, fuck. You've gone into some Rolexes. You got this. Okay, if you go to buy a new watch, I tell you what, the no date Submariner isn't too bad to buy new. So that's okay. The Explorer 1, yes. Yes, yes, yes. No problems at all. That's a cool watch. The 1940s Rolex Victory. Okay. You got an Air King, yes, yes, yes. I understand the Air King. That's quite cool. And you got a Precision. Now, I think you got a little bit all over the place there. I mean, fuck! I think you've gone a little bit all over the place. I would bite the bullet. If you haven't already sold off the tags, get rid of most of them. I would really say the Omegas, well, if you've got the automatic one, sell it and get the fucking Speedmaster Professional, okay? That's what I'm wearing, the Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon. Sell it and get the Professional. The Rolexes, yeah, they're okay. They're okay. It's a little bit scatterbrainish, you know, it's got shitters, good stuff, shitters. Now you're asking, what do I think I should buy next? Well, I'd do a bit of, if you haven't already rationalize the crap, get rid of the crap, and then I would, you know, you got to work out your collection yourself. What do you really want? Some people say, you know, they want to have a balanced collection. They want to have a dive watch, they want to have a GMT watch, they want to have a chronograph of sorts, they want to have a dress watch. People call it a balanced collection. A watch for all occasions. Now, you've got to choose what you want to do. I mean, to be honest with you, any analog watch, that means non-digital, non-quartz, is pretty, it's a fashion statement. Because we're not living in the 90s anymore. No, we're living in the new millennium. So I would say, you know, normally someone looks at a collection and they say, well, what do you want to do? Some people want a balanced kind of collection. They want a chronograph, a GMT, a diver, a dress watch. You know, you got to work out which direction you're heading. Your collection, pardon me, seems a bit of a fucking mishmash of things. So I really would rationalize it and buy what you really want. The Daytona is a fantastic watch, but this is very contradictory. I personally think the Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon, that is a great watch. Get rid of the automatic, get rid of some of the other shit, buy one of those. They're a great bang per buck. I'd possibly add a GM. You got a diver? I'd add a GMT, like whether that's a GMT, whether it's Pepsi, a vintage Pepsi, or a Batman, a modern one. It's up to yourself there. Or an Explorer 2's great bang per buck. Great bang per buck. The Daytonas are always great. They are spectacular. I love a Daytona. Love a Daytona. Are there any Rolexes you think are worth buying now that go up in value? Look, it's a very tricky thing. I mean, crystal balls are optional here on this channel. But I really think you look at, you know, I like to buy pieces. Vintage, we've sort of missed the boat. You know, plastic subs, plastic. That's all pretty well, they're quite high, but I reckon the next thing to go will be pre-ceramic. Rolex is not making pre-ceramic pieces anymore. So things like 90s or early noughties, subs, Explorers, GMTs, I reckon they got potential. And they've already, the GMTs have gone up, the subs have gone up. So, you know, what do I think the sleepers are? The ones that haven't, you know, a really good bang per buck? I reckon the pre-ceramic Sea Dweller is a great buy. I reckon that's a great buy. I think the you got to be a bit careful. I think the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, they'll always be constantly wanted. Forget these. Omega releases far too many limited editions, far too many fucking special versions, and you want the non-special version. So that's what I kind of think. Daytonas are always going to be wanted, I think. Submariners are going to be wanted. That's kind of the ones that I think will always... You may not make a lot of money because you're paying big money for them to start with, but you won't do your shirt either. What do I think you should buy next? Well, I think you should try, as I said, balance the collection and work out what you really want there. Are there any Rolexes worth buying? Well, as I said to you, pre-ceramic. The Air King. Now, this is the whole thing. Is there a big difference between unworn and mint? You know, and obviously when something is unworn in the box with stickers, it's going to be worth a bit more than if it has been worn and abused. So it depends on when you say it's been worn. I mean, I can wear a watch for a year and it still looks pretty damn good. Whereas other people wear it for a week and they've put fucking big dings and scratches on the piece. I mean, I remember lending a watch to... I was trying to do a business years ago. This was in 2009. I lent this fucking watch to an Explorer 2 black dial when I lent it to this guy, and the fuckhead put a big heavy scratch in it. I mean, the idiot must have, you know, take it, you know, just really fucking scratch the fuck out of it. And I gotta tell you, it's I don't think that's the way to do things. You know, some people, it depends on how you look after them. If it's lightly worn, it really doesn't affect it that much. So it depends. You always got to be, if you're going to do something heavy lifting in the office, take the watch fucking off first. That's what it comes down to. So how much difference? Well, I think, you know, it depends on how many of these pieces are in the market. Look, on a Rolex there, if it's worn or unworn, I'd say you'd be looking about, you know, there's not huge margin in these things. The margins are pretty slim, so you're probably looking at, you know, less than a couple, 3 or 4%, maybe, if it's unworn. It's not going to really, the ones that are worth a lot of money unworn, if they're 1950s things. Nowadays, everyone is somewhere in the world has hoarded something and it's absolutely perfect. So that collectible days, they've made far too fucking many of them for them to be really super fucking... And I mean, you buy watches to enjoy. These aren't investments. You want to buy investments, buy stocks or real estate or something like that. Watches, you want the enjoyment. It's like some Patek wankers, they want them sealed in the sleeve. So it's a plastic sleeve from Patek, never touched by... What the fuck is this bullshit you're buying there? It's just... Wear it, enjoy it, wear it in good health, because how long have we fucking got on the planet? You know, we could get a, you know, it's just fucking crazy. Some people are just nuts about this. So I think it's how you look after it, how you wear it, and I'd enjoy the fucking thing. You didn't buy it for some other cunt to buy cheap. You bought it for your own enjoyment. So as long as you're not bashing the fuck out of it, I'd fucking enjoy these things here. So yeah, look, I think it's how many people go. They a bit of rationalizing, bit of pump and dumping is always a good thing. It puts new blood in. So I think get rid of your crap and just refocus on what you really want to make you happy there. But you know, look, we've all got to start somewhere. I mean, everyone's bought shitters. They've bought fucking the wrong thing, and that's how life is. But it's a learning curve. You're watching the Archie Luxury channel. You're not going to make any more fucking stupid mistakes. So that is a good thing. So look, thank you, Alex, for asking me for the advice. I appreciate it. Let me know how the collection goes, and thank you so much for that little bit extra you sent me. I appreciate it. Things are fucking hard. Fucking hard indeed. I'm Archie Luxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece, we adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.